In 2008, Breaking Bad kicked off as a show with a pretty small budget, but what it lacked in money, it made up for with an incredible story and amazing characters. It quickly became a huge hit, with unforgettable characters like Walter White and Jesse Pinkman stealing the spotlight. But there's one story in the show that's often overlooked. Flynn, Walter's son. Played by R.J. Mitte, Flynn has cerebral palsy, and while his disability isn't the main focus, it's part of what makes his character so powerful. R.J. Mitte was born on August 21, 1992, in Lafayette, Louisiana. From the beginning, his life was marked by a challenge that many can't even imagine. R.J. was born with cerebral palsy, a neurological condition that affects movement, balance, and coordination. While many children with cerebral palsy face physical barriers in their daily lives, Mitte refused to let his diagnosis define his future. By the age of 3, after a recommendation from his grandmother, he was diagnosed with CP. Although there is no cure for this condition, RJ underwent treatment involving casts and orthotics to improve his mobility. His foot was twisted and painful, but with therapy, he eventually overcame these challenges. Thanks to early intervention, RJ was able to walk more normally. Through therapy, personal effort, and a deep drive for perseverance, RJ learned to move through the world with determination, defying expectations. In 2006, R.J. Mitte learned about an audition for a new TV project called Breaking Bad. The producers were looking for a young actor with very specific characteristics: large eyebrows, straight hair, and a youthful presence. In addition, they wanted someone who had a condition similar to that of his character, Walter White Jr., who has cerebral palsy. While the character didn't have the exact same condition as R.J., the creators of the show wanted someone who could portray the struggle authentically. Mitte, who already had some acting experience, found out about the audition through his mother, who had discovered the casting call. He wasn't a complete newcomer to acting, having had some small roles before. With his personal experience living with cerebral palsy, he auditioned and was selected for the role, marking a significant milestone in his career.
Sure, I do. It drives great.
Unlike other actors, Mitte didn't need to pretend to have cerebral palsy, as he lived with the condition himself. This authenticity in his portrayal, combined with his acting knowledge and prior experience, allowed him to play Walter White Jr. in a genuine way, contributing to the success of the show.
It has ended, the show is over. What are your thoughts on that?
I love it. I know it's bittersweet. I'm sad that it's over, but what Vince and the writers and Brian and everyone have created, it will live on forever. And it's really a surreal experience to be a part of it.
This led the actor to gain significant popularity in the film industry, beyond just his role in Breaking Bad. He also appeared in the spin-off series Better Call Saul and became involved in various commercials, including a campaign for McDonald's. Additionally, Mitte has used his platform to support organizations and hospitals, such as the United Cerebral Palsy Foundation, which works to provide services for those with cerebral palsy and other disabilities.
And the Shriners Hospital for Children is a special place where kids are given a life of endless possibility.
Currently, R.J. Mitte continues to be an advocate for people with disabilities, using his voice and visibility to raise awareness and break down barriers. He remains active in the entertainment industry and frequently participates in events to encourage greater inclusivity in media.
That's amazing. And so, how long have you been modeling, and how did you get into it?
You know, I started modeling actually the same time I started acting. I started in this whole industry. I look at it as one big industry.
His story is not just one of overcoming personal challenges, but also one of inspiring others to embrace their own struggles and find strength through them.
Broadcasting for Channel 4 out of the UK for the Paralympics. So I'll be reporting and broadcasting in studio and on the ground. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen and what I'll learn and who I'll become. I think we all have an obligation to have an impact for the positive to the media and to what we present ourselves as and to the impact that we can have, because there is a tremendous hole that is missing in that market of positive and important outcomes.